What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. So we have a lot to talk about. We are taking a look today at Nashville Predators defenseman Mattias Ekholm. We've talked about him over the last couple weeks, but now we're starting to get an idea for the teams that are really in consideration for Mattias Ekholm. We'll be making some mock trades for Ekholm in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. And let's take a look at these Mattias Ekholm trade rumors. So, according to Elliotte Friedman, Big Hockey Insider, the Predators are looking for a Jake Muzzin type of return for Mattias Ekholm. Hope is 2 prospects and a first-round pick. Now, if you guys don't remember that trade, we saw the LA Kings trade Jake Muzzin to the Toronto Maple Leafs. 19, we saw Jake Muzzin, on the final year of his $4 million deal with the Kings, go to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs, in exchange, traded to the Los Angeles Kings Carl Grunstrom, Sean Durzi, and a 2019 first-round pick, which became a 22nd overall pick, Tobias Bjornfot, in the 2019 draft. So, with that baseline, we're starting to hear some of the teams that are in on Mattias Ekholm. The Jets, the Bruins are in on Mattias Ekholm. The Leafs, the Flyers, and the Canadiens have been in by some and not in by others. So, we're going to do something fun. We're going to make some mock trades of exactly that. So, let's go to the Winnipeg Jets first. So, the Winnipeg Jets have their own issues with defense, and I think a guy like Mattias Ekholm would be a great fit. He would instantly be the best defenseman in the North Division, and that's close with Jeff Petrie, but I have to say it's probably going to be Mattias Ekholm. So currently they have on the left side, they have Morrissey, Forbert, and Logan Stanley, which are still very young, specifically Logan Stanley. So you add Mattias Ekholm, that instantly adds credibility to your blue line. And let's take a look at what they could trade. So, instantly, you're trading your first-round pick. Just for fun, 2021 first-round pick. You're going to have to trade. Let's take a look. What do the Jets even have? Okay, this is perfect. Christian Vesalainen. And I'm going to say a guy like, they're not going to like this, HEINOLA. HEINOLA and Christian Vesalainen and a 2021 first-round pick. Now, maybe you don't like the thought of Christian Vesalainen. What about a guy like Luke Green? I think they'd accept that. Luke Green, Christian Vesalainen, and a 2021 first-round pick from the Winnipeg Jets to the Nashville Predators for Mattias Ekholm. Okay, I like that. I like that trade. Okay, now let's look at the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins, so 2021 first-round pick. Again, that's just the baseline. You have to give up this year's first-round pick. So you have your first-round pick. They may give up Jake DeBrusk. And let's take a look at another young guy. Ooh, this may hurt. Vaakainen. Or maybe they give, they don't have many good defensemen in the system. It may be Vaakainen. Because you're going to get Mattias Ekholm back. That's the thing. So you're trading Vaakainen, a 22-year-old left-shot defenseman, 2 years left on his entry-level deal, and Jake DeBrusk, who has 2 years left, a potential to be a top-6 forward, and a first-round pick for Mattias Ekholm. I think we could see that. I like those trades. I have to be honest. And hopefully we look back in a couple weeks and we say, damn, Kevin was spot on with that. That's my plan. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's head to Toronto. Let's take a look at the Toronto Maple Leafs. So now they're the ones trading the assets for Mattias Ekholm yet again. Let's see if they can do that. So they have their first-round pick in 2021. You're going to, this is going to hurt. So, because of salary cap, this changes the equation a little bit. So, let's say they trade Alex Kerfoot and Timothy LILJEGREN alongside their first-round pick. That one's an easy one for me. So, it's a 2021 first-round pick. Alexander Kerfoot, because of the salary cap from Mattias Ekholm, going the other way, and your right shot, former first round pick defenseman Timothy LILJEGREN. Yikes, that's a little bit expensive. A little bit expensive, but I think that's what we're looking at. Let's take a look at the Philadelphia Flyers. So the Flyers have actually come out and said they are willing to go balls deep in this year because they realize they're in a cup window and they don't like the way they're playing right now. They're willing to give up the farm to make sure they get in this year. So with $1 million in cap space, they need to move out a little bit of cap. They're going to trade their first round pick, 2021 first round pick. I don't know if fans are going to like what I'm about to say with this, but so how about this? Shane Gostisbehere, a first-round pick, I'm trying to think of a forward. Maybe Tyson Foerster? Tyson Foerster, who is a 19-year-old forward, Shane Gostisbehere, and a first-round pick. Now, maybe you don't trade for Gostisbehere, so let's go with another defenseman, just a younger defenseman, right? So what if they trade... So what if they trade... This is fun. I actually like doing this shit. So we create... So Tyson Foerster and WYATT, right? Shot defenseman, 21 years old, 3 years on his entry-level deal. I think that could work, as well as a first-round pick for Mattias Ekholm. But I don't know if that's the best offer that the Predators are going to get, so maybe they don't really look at the Flyers that hard. And then for fun, the Montreal Canadiens. I know my Habs fans are very active on Goal Line Hockey and the channel, so let's give some love to the Habs. So the Habs have $380,000 in cap space, so they need to move out at least $3 million. So let's take a look. So they have their first-round pick. They have 14 draft picks in the 2021 draft class, so they could trade their first-round pick. They're going to trade... Do they trade Phillip Danault? Maybe they do that, or because they feel they're in the window. Maybe they don't. Okay, so let's just say because of cap reasons, they trade Phillip Danault. Okay? But is Nashville going to want to take that pending contract? Probably not. They're not getting Nick Suzuki. So what if we do this? So you trade your 2021 first round pick. You trade Ryan Poehling or Jesse Ylönen, one of those guys, as well as Otto Leskinen or Josh Brook. Or maybe even Cale Fleury. He's 22 years old now. Maybe Cale Fleury. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to have a for sure deal. So a 2021 first round pick. Ryan Poehling and Cale Fleury, right shot defenseman for Mattias Ekholm from Montreal. Montreal has the assets. I think Montreal could really make a deal work. They have a lot of guys that they can move around in a trade here. So the only issue is salary. They'd have to move out some salary. So that's maybe you take on Yoel Armia or something like that just to get the deal to go through. Or maybe Nashville just retains a ton of the salary on it. But I think that's quite interesting. I think there's a lot of deals that could be done. Now, out of those deals, which one do I really like the best? If I was Nashville, honestly, the Habs deal. I kind of like the Habs deal, and I like the Jets deal. Those are probably the two teams because Christian Vesalainen, I really like what we've seen from Vesalainen. I think he would be a really nice asset to add in there. And I think the Habs deal, Ryan Poehling, that would be a nice upgrade to their offense. And like I said, we're going off the baseline here from Elliot Friedman that we could see a Jake Muzzin-esque deal. And if that's the case, even Timothy LILJEGREN, maybe David Poile likes what he's seen from LILJEGREN in Toronto, sees the value in that, and maybe even a Zach Hyman coming the other way. That would seem like money, in my opinion, if I'm the Nashville Predators. So, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of these trade rumors? Do you think these trades make a little bit of sense, or do you disagree with them? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.